Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Bros. And today we have an amazing topic for you guys. We'll be dealing on accent. So, some people travel out to the UK, come back with British accent, and they come back and they travel out to the US, come back with American accent, and all of this stuff. I've not heard someone travel to China and come back with a Chinese accent. I don't know if you guys have seen or in. How do you say it with English?
Namaste.
Bro, come on. No, don't do this. Okay. Let's say, for example, you travel out to India. How do you come back with an Indian accent speaking English?
What's up, my brother? Everything is good, and send me some nuts and rupees.
Namaste, my brother.
Namaste, my
Namaste, my brother. But now, have you seen any Nigerian that travel to? We travel to India a lot, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen anyone just speak with this accent to you? I don't know.
No.
Not really, right? Same thing with Chinese, same thing with
Yeah.
Russian, and okay, what about even Ghana? I think Ghana they have their own accent as well.
Yeah.
All right, to start, I don't know. Let's see what's our take on this traveling out and coming back with accents. Personally, I understand if you are there trying to speak the same accent with the people, right? It's understood.
Yes.
But coming back here, we you travel out for 2-3 months and you say you forget pidgin English. But let's just hear from Vicline. Vicline, please.
Well, my take on this is first of all, communication. What's the essence of communication? Is for you to get a message across to the other person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now when you are there, you fine, you understand you're trying to meet up, do in Rome as it is done, communicate with them because it's their accent, the way they do it. But coming down to your own father's land, brother, keep the thing in your pocket or keep it there. Do here as it is done here. But if you now maybe you're in the midst of people who have gone there, still have the same accent with you, you can roll with it. Not like you go to the market, you start speaking Europe country language with the market woman. That's the same. And when you go to places where especially they don't know how to speak it, you try to show yourself and all that, then you try, that is you making it how
I
do
think
I
it's
say
a show off.
that?
It's a show off. It's more of a show off, right?
Yes, more of
It's more of a
showing
show
off.
off. Let's
Yes.
hear from Sammy, my guy from India.
Yeah. Namaste, my brother. To me, I feel like it's more of like inferiority complex.
Mhm.
So, like,
Are they inferior? Because I think they are trying to be superior. But let's hear you
okay,
speak.
you going to the America, what makes you feel like the American accent is more superior to your language? So I'm Igbo, right? So what makes me feel like if I go to America and come back and say, yo nigga, what's up? Are you feeling fam and stuff like that? So what is it different from me saying Kedu or the man stuff?
No, let's say you don't say Kedu. Let's say you come back and speak the plain Nigerian English without the accent.
Without the accent. So you going to those places, coming back to your Nigeria, it's like trying to tell people like I've gone to outside the country and I'm back. So coming back to Nigeria and not trying to speak the way the Nigerian people actually understand the English language, like their Nigerian accent and stuff. It's like you're trying to feel inferior. To me, I feel like you are not being you actually. Like you're
It's fake.
trying to
Fake.
fake it and stuff
All
like
right,
that.
all right. I think I kind of agree with you, but before I move, let's hear from Afi. What does she think about this topic?
Okay, it's just like when I'm going to another man's land. Let's say maybe I'm Akwa Ibom, so assuming I'm going to Yoruba land or an Igbo land, I would really love to learn. See the way they do their thing. If I have interest in it, I will learn, and it lives in me. So at some point, I might get used to it without thinking that I am no longer there for now. I am in my place. So most people, I think they are used to it. I don't really think they are doing a show off, but I think they are used to the system already. So trying to go out of it is very difficult. So most people they actually speak and speak very well. Let me say they speak they are very good at it. Most people, but it doesn't mean because you don't go Igbo land now or you don't go abroad come back person no go hear word. If we say don't they used to am, he's like maybe do you get he's used to it already. Most people yes, most people they do show off yes, but I think because he's used to it, coming down to Nigeria, he's just still maintaining it because He's not coming to Nigeria to stay permanently. He's going to definitely go back. Do you get?
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think he's trying
Just to
to
show off.
do. Yes, trying to show off.
All
Most people
right.
are like that.
All right, Afi, understand that they are not trying to show off. Okay, let's say, for example, you come back to Nigeria with this accent. I know of people that switch. They have both. They still retain the Nigerian accent and still come back with the British one, so they can switch anytime they like.
Yes.
Now, at that point of switching, it's left for God to decide what's in their hearts, whether it's show off or they are just used to it. Now, you mentioned something about them staying long, in that country, and they get used to it. It just becomes natural with them. When they come back to Nigeria, at what point in time will they unlearn that accent and come back to the Nigerian accent?
It's just like when you're learning French. If you know how to speak French, there are so many people in Nigeria here that can speak French very, very well. They are still on it. They're not saying, okay, because it is only when I go to a friend's. It is, to me, I just feel, if I know this thing, I'm coming down to this place. Like I said earlier, most of them, they don't come to stay for long. They are just doing
We're
them.
talking about those that come to stay for long. Like,
It
you
is in
come
them
back, you
already.
return.
There are sometimes you even go away from your land. Like
But the
you are
Nigerian
in another
accent,
man's land. You feel very comfortable speaking their language, like living like them because you're already used to it. Sometimes you don't even know how to speak our own language anymore because you are used to. Most people that are in Lagos say that can speak Yoruba very well, that are not from Yoruba. Most of them, they even have the attributes in them. Most of them, they even exhibit their characters. Do you get?
Yeah.
They are used to it already. Even if they go to their village now, they will still be communicating with you, but their families are doing that.
I
If they are,
understand.
you are used to it, you are used to it
I
already. Do you
understand being
get?
used to it. Let's hear from Vicky in terms of being used to
Okay,
it.
now, um, for example, I'm not a Yoruba lady. I've learned, I know my language. Even if I don't really know my language, but I know I can communicate to an extent with it. Then coming to Yoruba land, maybe I stay in Yoruba for 15 years. I even marry a Yoruba man and have my kids and all that. You expect me to go back to my age parents and start communicating with them with Yoruba?
They want if you went with your
when
children.
when I know that I can still speak my language perfectly well, at least to communicate with them. This is it. Now take it. Everything should be done in understanding and in
Moderation.
moderation. Do you understand? Fine, if you go to another country, and we even have people who, like, mostly the Igbos, they go to other countries and make sure they teach their children their language.
Yeah, of
They
course.
speak their language very well.
Of course.
Another thing also want to say is,
I think the
if
Hausans do it
yes, they
as
do it
well.
as well. My state, they do it as well. The thing is, what's your value? The thing is, what's your value? Everybody has their own values, and be a realistic person. Let's say, if you just want to play around and all that, fine. There is no way. You are a Nigerian, except you were born and brought up there. You don't even have any knowledge of Nigeria. You don't know how to speak Nigeria or have any. You understand? That is understandable. Even when you come, you still want to learn because it's your father's land. Everybody has their own value, and there are this core value from your own nationality, from your own how do I call it now, from where you are from, because nobody wants to be exempted from where they are from.
So you
That
did it
is,
for me.
your identity is your identity, no matter where you go. So do you get? So if, for example, you go to other countries, yeah, definitely there are a lot of people who, what do they call them, they learn different languages. There are some person that
Of
can
course,
speak like
yeah.
5 languages. Then you coming to your father's land, you start communicating with everybody with those languages. You understand?
But
You do it.
That's very
You do
correct.
it when due. Do you understand? If you just want to teach somebody, maybe you want to tell the person that, okay, I know how to speak this language and all that. That's understandable, but not relating it to every aspect of your life.
Yeah, Vickline, let's look at it from, we're talking about accent. I'll still come back to you, but we're talking
Yes.
about accent. I'll allow Sammy to just say a thing or two, just please briefly, on do you come back and unlearn the foreign accent, and begin to speak in the tone or the accent that we all know or we all understand in the country?
I think it's actually easy because let's take someone travel to China. So why is it not easy for somebody you are in China for like 20, 15 years? coming back to Nigeria, why is it not like easy for you to actually speak to people in ching chong ching, chang chang chang?
No, like I think there's a way the Chinese speak English.
Yeah.
Just the way you
Yeah,
use
yeah.
you speak like the Indian. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think it's because they can't do it. It's because it is not pleasing. It's not.
Yes.
I'm sorry to Indian and whatever.
Yeah.
It's apologies, but I think the reason why Nigerians don't copy that is because it's not pleasant. If you come and speak with me in Indian accent, we're not really impressed.
No,
You get? We're not really. Yeah.
But the issue is okay. We're looking at it as a general accent. I travel outside the country, be it UK, be it Canada, be it US, be it France, be it China, be it Russia or India. Why am I not retaining? Why am I still retaining? Why am Nigerians still retaining the UK accent, the United States accent, the Canadian accent? But why are we not retaining the Russia accent, the Chinese accent?
All right. That's
Yes.
very, very, very good from you, Sammy. So, viewers out there, you've heard us talk about this accent thing. To me personally, I think sometimes it's show off. If you travel out and you come back to me, you decide to speak. I'm speaking with you to you with the Nigerian accent, the we accents that we know.
Nigeria, they are-
And now, yes, we do, please, we do. And now you are now speaking to me.
Wow, wow.
Hey, what's up, bro? You're speaking with me with that type of accent. What do you want me to do? I can hardly comprehend you. So, but viewers, please, we want to see you, want to hear you from the comments. What do you think about this? Do you think people coming out with this accent are showing off? Or do you think they are just used to it? See you in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We remain the bros.